Hey, what's going on, Noel Nation? CJ Wilson here with another episode of DoakTalk. Got a special one here today. Got former FSU legend, kick returner, punt returner, cornerback. I think, in my opinion, man, it really kind of got everything kind of generated with FSU bouncing back in Jimbo Fisher, Greg Reid. Before we get started, DoakTalk is brought to you by DASH.FI, the modern charge card for digital ad spend. DASH.FI is a business-to-business corporate expense card program that gets you the highest cash back on the market, starting at 3%. Most companies start you off at 1.5, but with DASH.FI, we're going to get you started with 3%. You guys know we're in the middle of spring practice too. It's probably like the not quarter mark, but one third done with spring. We got a big scrimmage. The second scrimmage of spring is upcoming Saturday. If you guys trying to make it in town for the spring game in Tallahassee, make sure you guys grab a tailgate ticket. Haven't been promoted tailgate, being kind of here and there. My apologies to that. But make sure you guys grab a tailgate ticket. That link is in the description. Things like $20 or so, man. Come kick with us, man. You guys know we throw the best damn tailgates, in Tallahassee. So come hang out with us, and we'll definitely have a good time celebrating the team going into the 2024 season. And also make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you guys haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like the video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and kick it over, man. We got Greg Reid on, man. Good buddy of mine, man. Big time FSU playmaker. G5, what's good?
What's going on? Yeah, all right?
Not much, bro. Yeah, man. I've been trying to kick it with you and get up with you for the longest, man, to get this story. A lot of people been asking about it. They want to hear from you, and talk about, you their favorite player and that type of deal, man. So I'm glad we finally got it going.
Right. I be picking and choosing now, man, who I be wanting to talk to. I know you legit with it.
Nah, man, I respect that, man. You definitely got to do that nowadays too, because to be real with you, man, a lot of people they don't have the right intentions, man. I'm gonna keep
Yeah,
it G.
right.
Definitely gonna keep it G. But appreciate you though, bro. Let's start from the beginning, man. You growing up in Valdosta, man. How was it growing up in the 229? Because I'm gonna give it to y'all boys, man. Y'all play some damn football, man. I coached the Part 1 team, my little Woodville Jaguars, and every time we go to Valdosta, man, them boys ready and they come to play, no matter what team it is. Whether it's Titletown, Titans, whoever, them boys come to play some football, man. So how was it coming up in Valdosta?
It was straight. I'm really from the county, like I'm from the country. So I grew up in Clydeville. It's like a little small town outside of Valdosta, like kind of near Florida, kind of right by Madison County for real. And so it was like a lot of dirt roads, a lot of country stuff, man. Fishing, all that hunting. But growing up though, I got blessed though. I ain't gonna lie, because my mom, she had seven sisters, right? Seven sisters, and it so happened that I had first cousins that was around the same age as me, like what I'm saying. So my mama had a sister that had kids around the same age as me and my brother. So it was like it was for us. So everything we did together. So when we came like on Sundays, we still do this to this day. Like my little cousins will still do it too. Like every time we get a chance to come together, like that's all we did was play football. So that's how I feel like that's why I kind of learned everything about football from just playing with them. Just kept playing, like church events, family reunions. You know what I'm saying? Everything. But growing up there, though, it was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, a lot of things I learned, a lot of things you know what I'm saying. I made it through. You feel me? Because it's even though it's a small city, it's kind of it got to rough times sometimes too. Just trying to hang around the right people and just how I go, man. But other than that though, like I wouldn't want to be from nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? As far as how I grew up and how I was raised. But football definitely.
Culture in South Florida. I mean, I'm sorry, South Georgia rather, man. Just because the football culture is really different, man. Y'all boys take it serious and get after it, man. Let's talk about the football culture in South Georgia.
Oh yeah, it's like it's just built in us down there. Like you feel me? It's that's all we what I'm saying. Nowadays like a lot of things have changed, and like we getting kind of versatile with it. But football is what we what I'm saying, wake up, breathe, sleep. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying. I remember when I was a kid, I was going to sleep in my whole uniform type of thing, bro. and it's just competitive, man. It's only 2 high schools in the city, and you either go to the county or you either go to to the city schools, and from there on, bro, it's legendary. You know what I'm saying? After, everybody that been through these games that grew up in Valdosta, it kind of got like a story to it, history to it. So it's more than just football down there though, for real. It's the way of life. Like them boys, like I can remember like just every Saturday morning, like the games be you'll think everybody be watching, college football at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, but everybody was at our games. I ain't gonna
Part
lie.
one.
Yeah, for real. Part one, like I mean, you don't seen it before. It's big though. It's you know out of out of all the class, what class you graduated or whatever. We mainly just what's special about it though. I'm gonna tell you what's special about it is, the same guys you play, part one or little league with, is the same guys you grew up and played. Gonna play in high school. That's what make it special. So we already know each other. So it's that's what make it a little bit more exciting. Just growing up playing, and then you get to high school, and you get to play in front of more people, and in front of colleges and stuff like that.
Yeah, so growing up in Little League, when did you realize, like, all right, man, I'm pretty good in this damn sport and, I could kind of go for this? When did you realize, like, all right, I'm legit? Like, let's see what it really could take me. What was your, I guess, welcome to football moment for Reid? Like, okay, I'm pretty good at this damn sport.
To be honest with you, to be honest with you, it wasn't even part one because nobody couldn't really stop me. It was like, it was a couple teams. It was a couple teams that was out there, like the Bulldogs, whatever. But see, what I had the advantage that my mom and dad and my uncles. Remember, I told you my cousins that grew up with me. Like we all just played on the same team. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't until I got a little older till I realized like. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I'm like that. But at the time, as a kid, like man, I wish I could just show some people my tapes, man, because I was just doing the most. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really. I mean, I ain't. I always my family always told me there's gonna be somebody always better than me. So I ain't really. I kind of that's kind of stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really like I don't know really when it hit me when I was like, okay, this is this I'm like that, but I just know from as a young age, like at one point, like I just really couldn't be stopped, and that just not just me, that just came from the guys I was playing with too, though.
Let's move on to high school real quick, man. Like I said, it's county versus city. You went in the lounge, and you went in the lounge. Talk about the rivalry between Valdosta High and Lowndes High.
Uh,
And just the talking that going to it, because like I said, it's on the two high schools,
right.
and a lot of y'all guys come up playing part one on these teams and things like that. So these beefs and rivalries, they go way back from way prior to high school. So let's talk about how big that is within the city. When those two teams play.
Oh, it's big, like I ain't gonna lie, like a lot of stores and stuff shut down. Like it's huge. It's mainly man. It's about respect. Because everybody in the city gonna talk, man. You know what I'm saying? And being from the county school, like we have to show show what we got and everything like that. But it's nothing like it, bro. I still every chance I get, I still try to make it out for that game. But honestly, it's all like I said, all the stores shut down. A lot of people trash talk. I have cousins that went to the city school, so and believe it or not, man, the churches like even like after the games or before the game, it's Wintersville week, like everything, everybody just excited, bro. It's one of the biggest games, in Georgia to me, rivalry games. Everybody comes down to check us out. Everybody, it's basically like a Florida State game for real. It's 13,000 plus people, and they come out. They come to see and cheer for your team. But it's definitely like a pride type of thing, man. Like I said, the city shut down. Kids paint their faces during the week. We have Spirit Week parades, man. It's amazing. If nobody ever been, they should come though, for sure.
That's crazy, man. Because just looking at the facilities and riding through, you right, man.
Right.
13,000 is definitely legit as far as like the stadium and how big that shit is from a high
Mm-hmm.
school perspective. And this because Georgia football is different from Florida
I
football,
know.
but just to be so damn close and see that difference for myself, man, is definitely eye
Oh
opening.
yeah, y'all done came down here a few times and I got beat up a few
Yeah, I
times
ain't gonna lie, definitely did, bro.
with Lincoln and all that.
Nah, definitely. Y'all boys come legit, man. Anytime we play the 229 or even Madison County for that matter, man, y'all boys definitely come legit.
Yeah,
But yeah,
bet.
before we move on a little further, man, we if I see shout out to super producer Harlan for the comment. If you guys got any questions, specifically Greg and myself, man, go ahead and hit that super chat, and we'll definitely get the answer. Let's jump into your high school playing days. Um, so shit, you go into your senior year. I want to kind of jump into your senior year. Your senior year was really crazy. You go for 1,200 yards and like 18 touchdowns rushing, 9 interceptions. Then you had some receiving yards as well. So of course you was heralded going into your from your junior year, well, coming up into your senior year. But that senior year, you just went really crazy and just took over and won all kind of accolades. Prayed All American, Atlanta Journal, Georgia Player of the Year. So let's talk about that and how big that was, to have that type of senior year for yourself. Did you envision that? Because you was highly rated and was a baller coming in, man. But that senior year, man, you just took off.
Yeah, my senior year, the thing is, I lost state though. That was the main, that was the main thing that really hunt me, throughout my senior year. Is I lost state, but going up to my senior year, my junior year, we had one state, and the guys, I ain't gonna lie, like the guys that senior class really like prepared me for my senior year for real. As far as like the little things like working hard in the weight room, like just going out there giving my all at practice. Like they really like kind of helped me up into my senior year, and I mean, I mean, it got kind of easy. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really know like that I was making that noise in the state because, like I said, we from South Georgia. We don't really get attention like that from where we from, rather than North Georgia, whatever. So my main focus was just winning state, but I knew my head coach and I like we knew each other so well, even, just like my defense coordinator. So for what they had planned for me that senior year, I was prepared for it because I already knew what they was thinking. I already knew what kind of team we had. I already know what kind of responsibility I had to make. So I just accepted the challenge. I worked hard. They put me through a lot as far as like doing the summer workouts, and we just I worked hard for it, but I just fell short towards the end of my senior year.
I know that can be tough, especially when it's your junior year, and then your senior year, you feel like it's all on you to lead the team and that type of
Right.
deal, and you kind of fall short.
Right, but
But I definitely understand that.
yeah, my senior year though, I do kind of want to say like I was like I started become a target to a lot of teams though. That's what made it kind of fun.
As
Like
far as shit talking and stuff like that.
yeah, they kind of knew who I was. You know what I'm saying? So it made it kind of fun. It made me go a little
Now,
hard.
if they shut down 24, then they made some noise for that game, right?
Yeah, that's all they wanted to do. Yeah, pretty much. They couldn't do nothing with me though. See, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like I said, the numbers you put up, well, they definitely couldn't.
Yeah,
Let's talk about your recruitment for a little bit. So you was committed. Let's talk about how it all started as far as recruitment, man. Because you was a ball throughout your years at Lowndes kind of. But how did your recruitment kind of kick off, and what was that process like for you before we get into the meat and potatoes of the actual recruitment?
okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. So me just playing ball, like I knew eventually, like it kind of hit me, like all right, I got the potential now to go to college or whatever after I left my like freshman year of high school, and so I didn't really have a computer or laptop back at home, so I used to go in my coach's office and just like YouTube stuff and like see different athletes and stuff like that and see how the process went, kind of, and I think maybe my sophomore year, I kept getting a lot of letters. Like, they send you letters like, "Hey, we watching." It just basically they let you know, you know what I'm saying, watching or whatever. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, okay. I'm looking at all these letters, but it ain't saying nothing. Just like welcome, like congratulations. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. But then it's crazy because my first offer was Rutgers University. So I'm like, dang, they say Division 1. You know the Division 1 letters. They let us be all nice, crispy with logos on it. You know what I'm saying? Your name spelled. It was just crazy. So I'm like, all right, let me see. They're like, we are offering you a full scholarship. I'm like, what? Okay, we doing something. So I'm like, I'm going to Rutgers. That's what I said. I said, I'm going to Rutgers. I said, I'm going to
Right.
Rutgers. You don't know what this thing. I ain't even know I was. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to Rutgers. So I went and I went to Google. I Googled Rutgers, and I promise you, bro, on their main campus, like I'm like, they at least could have picked a different picture to kind of sell somebody to come there. You know what I'm saying? So on their main campus picture, it was snow, bro. I was like, oh nah, I was like, this New Jersey. I can't go there. But then eventually I started playing. And I think I don't know who sent it, but I wasn't even worried about it, man. I like growing up and literally I was my dad and my mom coaching me, right? My dad, my mom, my uncle, everybody basically from around me coached me. Like that was my part one coach. And so we was the Gators. So that's what my family loved the Gators. I ain't gonna I'm like, 75 right down the road from Gainesville. So
Yeah, right now.
we
Back
was
off
all
shot on
yeah.
75.
Around 75. So we was all Gator fans. And then I seen a letter. At this time, my dad was incarcerated. My dad was in prison. And so when I got the Florida letter, the offer, I'm like, oh. So, boom, I called this guy. Dang, what was his name? Mark. His name was Mark, I believe. Mark, come to find out, I just asked about Mark like 3 years ago. He's like a big time recruiter right now. I think he's at Ohio State. But anyway,
Okay.
he was a young guy. And I'm like, Mark, bro, y'all offer me. I want to commit. I'm coming. Like, I ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming. At that time, they were winning national championships too.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Florida,
So
that's what Urban had it humping right then.
well, I'm like
Urban,
Percy Harvin, yeah, Joe Hayden. So that's what I did. I committed.
mhm.
After I committed my sophomore year going into my junior year. So after every touchdown, I'm doing it. You feel me? I'm coming. They coming to my game. Me and Mark got good relationships. I'm cool with Coach Hevesy, Coach offensive coordinator
Mullen.
Mullen. Yeah, so I'm
Mhm.
cool with them. Like they was great relationship. They coming up and down the lounge. You feel me? So yeah, that's what happened. I committed to them. I'm like, yeah, that's who I'm going. I committed them for like 9 months. I don't know if you want me to keep telling you what happened.
Yeah, keep telling me what happened.
Okay.
Well, first of all, before we get into what happened within that, what was it like being recruited by Urban? Because a lot of people say Urban is a great recruiter, this, that, and another. What was it like being recruited by Urban?
Urban
And
some bull, bro.
yeah, talk that shit. That's
Urban
what
some
we want to hear,
bull,
baby.
bro.
Talk that to him.
People who say that, them boys were 5 stars off rip. You know what I'm saying? The people that he just gonna show. Of course, he gonna show love to. But if you do your history, a lot of 5 stars be 5 star, but them dogs be
Mhm.
3 stars. For you know what I'm saying? Just to keep it real, and like he was just showing all the people. Yeah, he ain't. I don't think he knew who he was talking to or who he was dealing with at the time. Cause I don't think he really knew. He put me. I mean, the recruiting process was cool. He put me with Joe Hayden. You know what I'm saying? Major Right. So that was cool. And I went to his. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I went this one. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, bro. Yeah, yeah. I went up to his office and he talked. He
Yeah, say
told me
my
one.
bullshit. I know he threw some bullshit at you.
Yeah, I'm like, what? And you got see, I went on the official building with Trent Richardson and Drake Kirkpatrick. So he was looking at them folks like, you feel me? But little did he know, I became a 5 star before then. You get what I'm saying? I was a 3 star, but I became a
Yeah,
five
but
star
then
after.
you had that huge senior year, right?
Yeah, fact.
So
So
hold on.
that's
So let's back up a little. Let's back a little bit. So pretty much, you got Drake Kilpatrick, big time 5 star, Trent Richardson, big time 5 star, and you, who was actually committed to the Gators, 3 star, undersized, that type of deal. He ain't give you the attention that you should have got
man.
on that visit.
At this, I'm like, dang, okay. But he don't know I'm better. To me, in my eye, I was the better recruit at this time. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, these boys went to these games. These boys ain't do what I did, though. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, I'm watching these boys. Little that he know, man. Yeah, little that he know this man. Yeah, yeah. Them boys
He
went
he,
on
he,
my
he don't let
mindset.
he don't let it fire.
Huh?
So he didn't let he pretty much let a fire up under your belly.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then he had like because like I said, I don't know if that was just him or because he had done won. You get what I'm saying? He was winning at the time, so I don't know if he was just cocky like I don't care. Like you feel me? I'm gonna win anyway. But he sat me down in the office and told me something about blocking punts. I said blocking punts. I said yeah. He obviously don't know who the hell he talking about. Like I don't
Blocking him.
think he know. Yeah, bro. He was like, yeah, you gonna be like, and he had the film up and all these people shooting through the middle, blocking punts. I'm like, yeah, all right. Cause
No, I'm,
I
I'm about to
went.
return the points.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, bro. I'm a returner. Like that's what I do. That's me. So I don't know what he was thinking about. But Mark kept it real though. Like I said, that's why I'm talking. I brought him up again. Like Mark, he kept it real with me. He the reason why I became a 5-star. To be honest with you.
So what was his message to you after that? That's crazy. What was Mark's message?
Oh, he was like, yeah, I understand, type, you know what I'm saying? But he ended up going with Urban Myers to Ohio State after that. You feel me? So he was already connected with. This guy was young though, bro. At this time, this guy was like 20, bro, 22 or something. He
Right,
just got
right.
into,
He was pretty much
you
a
know,
GA getting the
yeah,
grind.
yeah, yeah. He was just, but he was a hard worker though. But that's why I committed because of Mark. 'Cause Mark gave him the opportunity. But yeah, Urban was, bro. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you can see it from not even meeting the guy on TV and stuff. You can see it.
That's crazy. So I
Yeah.
guess Urban on some BS. Talk about the relationship and the recruitment. I guess the building the relationship and the trust factor with FSU and how FSU came into the picture.
To be honest.
Because there was a story going around that I think and we'll get to that in a minute. I guess about we was courting you this that and another, and it was you had a visit scheduled, and Urban Meyer told you. I don't know how true this is. You correct me if I'm wrong. Urban told you if you take that visit, your scholarship is pulled. And you said, "Fuck, I'm taking a visit regardless," and that's pretty much that was the final straw for you as far as nah, you ain't gonna pull that on me. I'm going to Florida State.
It was like that. But the thing was, I think Jimbo worked his magic and found out because Florida State had a big weekend this week. It was a Dent week or something like that.
Oh yeah, they knew what time.
Yeah, yeah. So he was
Hey,
like,
Jimbo did
hey,
his research,
yeah,
didn't he?
yeah, 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 yeah. He was like, hey, take this. I want you to come on this one. So I
Mm-hmm.
had to switch them around. You feel me? And that's when I guess Urban said what he said. But I still went on both visits. But I guess that's I don't know. I don't know what happened beside that. But he ain't tell me to my face that he was taking no offer or nothing like that. But I did switch visits though. That's crazy. I did like switch them up. I was supposed to go to Florida that weekend and decided not to go and went to Florida State and then switched like that.
That's dope. So how did FSU even get in that position to have a chance to flip you at the end? Like you say, whole family group
Uh,
Gator fans right down 75 in Valdosta. How did FSU even get in that position?
uh, that's crazy. I don't know how. To be honest with you, bro, just to be completely honest with you, like FSU a special place, bro. Like you feel me? Like when I went there, my mama, me, Clint, like you know what I'm saying. You know, Clint, and like
Mm-hmm.
she just felt home. But besides that though, like when Bobby Bowden, bro, it was like the president, bro. When Bobby Bond came to see me, it was like the whole city because you driving, you ain't flying from Tallahassee. You gonna drive from Tallahassee to Valdosta. So like they called me like, all right, we like 40 minutes away, 30 minutes. So it was just like the whole city just like like cars escorting this man in, different stuff like that. I got teachers, like everybody just decided that this man coming to campus, bro. So I'm like, damn, okay. Not knowing I know who Bobby Brown is, you feel me? But I ain't. It
To that
take for
degree, you didn't
you.
realize how much pull and how
Yeah,
famous he really
yeah.
was, how
How,
much people
when
really.
it take you to get around Bobby to know the energy that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like the impact he got on people's lives and different stuff like that. So he's still from in Florida State. I kind of already felt like, okay, boom, this is different from what I've been feeling on everybody. Georgia came to my house and then broke my door down. So this was the best. He came and like that was the best like feeling I got out of all of my recruitment. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest though, Florida State wasn't even in the mix at all. Like, and what happened was I went to when I went to the All American game, I met some real. I seen and conversated with Jacoby because I know Jacoby. It wasn't nobody that from where I was from. You feel me? So I
Right there
instantly
in Madison. Yeah,
Jacoby because
Jacob
I knew,
McDaniel.
yeah, Madison and Clyde, like right there. So I knew Jacoby from we played. We actually grew up playing football in his projects in Madison, bro. It was crazy that we, you know what I'm saying. But so I end up linking up with them. I end up meeting Declan Hopkins, and my mama and my family, bro. We all got cool, and I'm just like, you know, I'm mentioning two people that straight winners. You get what I'm saying? These folks like to win. You get what I'm saying? So I went to talk to them and see what college they were going to, and not saying they sat me down and said, "Man, come to Florida State." I just peeped their vibe. I knew once I had two people that believe in what I was coming to do, that we can get the whole recruiting, you know what I'm saying, thing changed around or whatever. So that's when Florida State got in this. I was like, I'm decommitting. So when I got back, that's when I decommitted.
How was that conversation like with Urban when you made that decision? First of all, did his attitude change after that big ass senior year you had? You became a national recruiting 5-star.
Right. Yeah. His attitude changed. Not necessarily him though, but Coach Hevesy and Mullen. Like them were my boys though. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna lie. Like them the boys them two I was most connected to in Mark. You feel me? So they attitude they kind of changed, and they kind of they kind of wanted me to come, but at the end of the day they end up leaving. You know what I'm saying? So they wasn't really sold on me coming to Florida. They weren't worried about that. They was just recruiting. But I could tell that though.
What are some of the other schools that was in the mix for you?
Tennessee was
Of
great.
course, you said
Tennessee,
who else?
Tennessee came. That was with Kiffin. And
Kiffin was there, right? Kiffin was
yeah,
recruiting. He
but
was recruiting like a motherfucker back then, man. He was doing a
Kiff,
good job.
hey, Kiffin to make you sign, boy. Hey, Kiffin to go when it comes to that recruitment, man. He a cool dude too, though. You feel me? Like he do a lot on Twitter, but I'm telling you, he cool. He'll get you there now.
Yeah, nah, he
I
definitely
like
played
that
a key
visit, but
role.
I wasn't too sold on Tennessee. I think I had already made kind of where I want to go. It was either Alabama or Florida State for real.
All right, bro. So you end up signing, getting to Florida State. All the recruitment is over, that type of deal. Now it's time to show what you could do and all that type of stuff. What was the biggest adjustment for you? What was your welcome to college moment when you got to Florida State, coming from the high school ranks to the college ranks?
Ooh, but it's dope. Right there.
Right.
I remember that hit.
The NC State hit.
What I ain't gonna so see, but at this time I'm feeling myself, bro. Like I ain't even gonna lie. Like I'm the player of the year, I'm the player of the decade. Only thing I messed up on was not winning state. You get what I'm saying? So I'm feeling myself. So I come in with a sense of urgency, like cockiness and all that off. You know what I'm saying? I was real. So I end up. I'm gonna tell you exactly what went through my mind when I first stepped foot on Florida State. Right. When I first stepped foot on Florida State as a freshman, you like, is everybody better than me? That's what you gonna question yourself first. When you first step on foot in college and you finna go out there, like, is these guys this much better than me though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how much they better than me, but how much better? You know what I'm saying? Can I? So when I got out there, what I did was I was looking, bro. I swear to God, I said, all right, all the defensive players got on white jersey, all the offense players got on red jersey or garnet jersey. So I'm like, all right. So boom, I look at all the white jerseys. I see the big guys. I see the guys that's a lot bigger than me. So I see the guys kind of my same side, and I just pick one guy. I said, I know this dude right here ain't bigger than me, bro. Like, you feel me? So that I said, I know he ain't better. So if I know I'm better than one person, like, you feel me? That just took my little confidence to another level. But I ain't gonna lie, like I was blessed to play with some real great coaches, bro. Like Mickey Andrews. Mickey Andrews made my job a lot easier because shit. He was calling with man-to-man blitzing, and you know what I'm saying. Just and that's how I feel like. at the end of the day, like a football player can be a football player, but once you get in, them tough situations where you gotta cover guard man to man, you gotta, play zero. That's what what I'm saying. That's what make you a beast. Not saying that that's the
Mm-hmm.
way I handle. That's the way you handle your
Especially
players.
defense that make you play because you by yourself.
You get what I'm saying? So you had to learn it. You had to figure it out. You feel me? So that made me that boosted my little confidence up a level too, though. So once got to the summer and end up seeing the people who I came in with, like my class, like linking up and watching these boys, like seeing these folks like at the Burke, and we actually hopping on, 15 deep, hopping on back of Will Secord truck and going to the stadium and running. You get what I'm saying? Like we doing this on our own, so I'm like, I knew then. I'm like, oh yeah, I knew I picked the right school. You feel me? So when I got into that, they just made it so easy, bro. Like the people who I came in with, like you feel me? I, I don't understand right now because with all the transfer stuff, like it's crazy because the people who I came in with, like them the people who helped me get through. You get what I'm saying? Like for real. So when I got there, it was
Do that
tough.
grind together, man.
Yeah, yeah, for real. And that's why, like that's why I say Florida State special because that trial stuff, bro. Like once you actually go there, bro, and that what Novell showing though, bro. Like, bro, we this we believe in each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? We tried '09, we tried 24, we tried. You know what I'm saying? That's a brotherhood. So they made it. My teammate made it too a lot easier. But so once I got there, it was it was cool. It was cool. We had night practice. That was different for me. That was cool. Just the preparation. That was cool. And once I got the chance to show my talent in like camp and everything like that, I was learning. You know what I'm
Like I
saying?
said, that shit
I
ain't
was
take too long, bro.
yeah. I was learning, bro. I was already like I said. I had from high school. I was already like feeling myself. I couldn't. I was at a certain level of confidence that I couldn't lose. Like I wasn't thinking about that. Like,
What receiver humbled you in practice during that first camp? I know you came on the scene, you made some plays off rip. We gonna get to how you burst on the scene in that game one. But coming into camp, what receiver kind of like, yeah, this shit, I really got to be on my A game, each rep because one mistake or one miscue right here, it could be off to the races. What receiver kind of showed you that?
it was a couple fast guys. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Burt Reid was cool,
Burt was
but
fast, well, wasn't
yeah, yeah, he was fast and quick. But the thing was with me, the guys who I had to guard was the bigger guys. So a lot of people don't remember this receiver, but Jamar
he?
Fortson
Jamal
though.
Forster.
Yeah,
Yeah, boy, that boy was a dog, wasn't he? Oh, no,
he
he slowed down
because
with you.
yeah because he was a real good basketball player. So what he used on the court and on the field, he can put them together, bro. And like I couldn't stop that because of my size. You get what I'm saying? So I thought that was a learning tape for me because like he was really boxing me out. You feel me? Like I couldn't get around him, like stuff like that. So, but as far as route running, yeah, Burt Reid, Kenny Shaw for sure. But humbling first year though was definitely J Man.
Yeah, though, because that's a player though for sure, and that kind of led to another question on to ask you. Being at your size, you played a lot bigger than what you were, bro. As far as just being a dog in that field, this, that, another. Um, how did you attack bigger receivers whenever you had to play against a guy, like a Jamar Forster? Because you look at going to you see the South Carolina game right there.
Oh
You
yeah.
going against, how big Alshon was. He was a dog. So
Yeah.
so talk about how did you, as a smaller corner, how did you attack playing against those type of guys?
Uh, really just film angles. When you're a shorter corner, you got to take great angles. It's only one like when you go against a bigger guy, you got to think what the coach on the other sideline is thinking too though. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you got a 5'8", 5'9" corner over here. You got a 6'4", 6'3" receiver. The first thing they think is throw the ball up. So you got to play the game. It's a one thing about being a smaller corner, bro. It's a gamble. You either do it or you don't. You feel me? You got to make that right guess and make the right angle. You got to think what they thinking. You know what I'm saying? So that's mainly it, just angles and knowing that big receivers, what they want to do is either go deep or run comebacks. You know what I'm saying? They can't run the shifty route, so you just stay in your technique really.
Facts. All right, bro. So it's Labor Day, game one, first game of the season. we playing against we playing against the Miami Hurricanes, big time in-state rival. You a true freshman. Walk us through that game, bro, because you like I said, it didn't take you long to become a name around the country. In the first game of the season, you made big plays after big plays against the Miami Hurricanes. Talk about that game and playing on that stage so early in your career.
Oh, that was one of the biggest games. I ain't gonna lie, like the way Campo had everything set up, bro. For my freshman year, like coming in the tunnel, you got the red. But doing practice the whole week though, Campo raising the hurricane flag, he doing the little siren thing. So that already like, dang, bro, this might be for real. And I honestly, like I'm a freshman, so I didn't know how the preparation worked for like the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, because in like at the professional level, at college and professional level, like you just practicing. You get what I'm saying? And then when that Thursday come around or something like that, or basically the whole week, you just got to put in your head like, all right, if I know I'm straight by Wednesday, I'll be starting. You get what I'm saying? If I'm still up the first team by Wednesday, so I'm like, okay, I ain't know all this. You get what I'm saying? I ain't know the preparation. So during the week, I know I'm getting hearing that in with the ones. You know what I'm saying? Just hearing that. So I'm like, so that Thursday or Friday, I call my cousin that been following me with me through my high school. I'm like, hey, well, I think I'm gonna play, bro. Like I don't even because they don't tell you like, hey, you gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna work in. You know what I'm saying? Mickey gonna keep the old school. So I'm like, I
Mm-hmm.
call because I'm like, man, cause I think I'm gonna play, bro. I think I'm gonna get some burn. So he's like, all right, whatever. So I get dressed, bro. And it's like this crazy because I go in the locker room like everything laid out for me. Like I ain't never had that before. Like you know what I'm saying? Like from helmet to cleats. Like it's basically your whole body right there. You just gotta jump in it. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn. So I'm like, okay, this what it is. This where I'm at now in my career. So I I'm getting ready. I go out there before. I honestly I try not to go out there before the game, like pregame, because I'm like I ain't know what to expect. So I think I stayed in, bro. I might have stayed in and just came out when everybody else came out, because like I said, this all just new to me. So so I had so around this time, Jimbo come in, Bobby come in and speak. It's time to go out. So we finally hit the tunnel, hit the altitude sign. But when we hit that tunnel, like when we made that left, everything just went black. Like it was everything was black, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. All I can remember seeing was a red blinking light, just kept blinking. And all I can remember hearing Campo just saying, playing the hurricane. They was actually playing that in the tunnel, bro. The siren noise. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So like
Yeah.
I'm in the back. I'm in the middle. I'm like, oh, we jump around. So at this time, I'm turning on the motion got in me now. So I'm jumping. I'm seeing all my. But all you see is them helmets, them spears just jumping up, bro. I'm like, oh man. So bro, when I ain't gonna lie to you, we finally hit the tunnel. And I seen all them lights just through fireworks. And all you hear, bro, I swear to God, see, all I heard, bro, was, I said, oh, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that give me goosebumps to this day, bro. That Miami game right there probably was top 3, top 5 ever, bro. It had to be on Labor Day. And like, you ain't know, because them two teams, you didn't really know what to expect. I think we was probably in the top 25, though, wasn't it? I don't really remember. We
Yeah,
probably
I think both teams were, if I'm not mistaken, coming into that
yeah,
game.
but we were still like trying to find ourselves and trying to figure out. You feel me? And then Florida State was a lot up and down, so there was a big game for us on this. You know what I'm saying? This type of TV time. Labor Day. So yeah, man. When I went out there, I was like, oh my God. I'm like, dang. But see, what little that people know, I think Jimbo knew. Jimbo knew though that stuff like that ain't scare me though. Like it had locked me in. It amped me up even more. You get what I'm saying? So I was waiting on them to play me. They waited the halftime to start like kind of play me. So I just had to do what I had to do. Like it, God took over then, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was in position, bro. You know how many plays I made that night?
Yeah, you
Like, I
ball.
be watching that game, bro. Like, for real, I be watching a lot of games going back to just the TV version. Like, bro, I'm as a freshman, like that was big, and I still can't believe we lost. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
can't
that
believe we lost that drive either. So from my perspective, bro, I'm in Daytona, everything coming in my dorm room. So me and my buddy, my dog, who I went to Carroll City from Miami, still my best friend to this day. Every year we make $100 bet on the Miami FSU game. So we watching the game in the dorm. And shit, man. I see the freshman back there. Break a damn kick return. Like, damn, okay. This kid from damn Valdosta, okay. Boom, break another one. Boom, he catch a pick. Boom, he making pass breakers. Oh, this damn kid. Oh yeah, he one of them ones. like he's legit one of the ones as a true freshman. And like you said, that game was just crazy. Corey Harris, hats off to him. Travis Benjamin, the boys made a hell of a play at the end to
yeah,
win that game. That was a classic game. But nah, man, I just remember that vividly, being in my dorm room watching. Like, okay, like yeah, this kid here, he's
and
one of them ones, a true freshman
and
making plays at this type of game.
that's the thing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Respect to them boys, cause them boys had great careers. You feel me? But me, I ain't even know who them boys was, bro. Like, I'm going into the game, I ain't even know who them boys. Like, I don't even know them. So at this time, I'm just playing. Like, you just at this time, bro, you got a true freshman that just out there just doing. You know what I'm saying? Lining up against whoever. You know what I mean? But like I said, I had asked my people. It's crazy, though. I had asked my people. I'm like, bro, like. Cause my cousin a big time Hurricane fan, bro. Y'all need to get him on this soon. But he a big time Hurricane fan, and and I asked him like, bro, like, can you believe that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he like, bro, I already knew you was gonna do it. And it's like, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. He was like, I already knew you was gonna do something, bro. So it was crazy, bro. Like I just really went out there just. You know what I'm saying? Well, we used to say, you know, in my high school, fight for each other. That's all I was doing. I was playing for my team. Like, I knew that was a big game, and I knew, like, the effects of that game as far as our program. You know what I'm
Facts. So you fast forward that you bought that first game. You go to BYU, catch the pick six against BYU, end up having a stellar freshman year, ended up leading the nation in punt, which is crazy. You averaged 18.4 for a punt return, led the nation in damn punt return area as a true freshman. Talk about playing with Mickey Andrews for that 1 year. Give me a Mickey Andrews story.
saying? Bro, I don't even know how to tell a story, a good story. Uh, Mickey, Mickey Andrews was he was hard, bro. Like, I ain't really never cried before on the football field, but he a coach that made me cry a couple times. I ain't gonna lie, because he just I don't know. It's one thing about me though. I can take that type of coaching. You get what I'm saying? Like, I already knew what type of coaching that was, because that's what I went through in high school. You know, so a story. Bro, oh my god, I don't want to call nobody out like that, but I remember one time, bro. We was having I think we was in spring maybe, and we was having a scrimmage, and we was before the scrimmage we was doing little warm up drills and everything like that. And man, Mickey Andrews told somebody, bro. He said, I should have listened to him but never recruited your ass. Like, bro, you know, like, you know how bad that is, bro. You know, that would have broke my heart, bro. But the kid he said to was great though. He was great, but yeah, Mick Andrew was tough though, man. Like, just playing with him, like, every day was you know what I'm saying, it was a battle. Like, as far as effort wise, toughness, effort, discipline, and all that, man. He was on us. Like, every practice, every what I'm saying, every meeting, he was on us. I wouldn't say what I'm saying, as far as like to where you hate the man, but you can tell this from love. Like, with him getting on you like that, and he gonna get on you. Then he gonna try to throw it off with a joke and just, what I'm saying, let you know is, what I'm saying, this how he coach, this what you gonna have to get used to. So I wasn't, what I'm saying, that didn't really bother me, but it was some great times though with Mickey though. I ain't gonna lie, like, if
No,
you
you got that's the
very
old school
thorough.
mentality. It's not a lot of people these days, rather. It's tough, and even back then, you got to have a certain type of mindset in regards to take it for what it really is, and try to
Mm-hmm.
get better. That type of deal. Um,
That's what he
so
was. He was hard nosed though, bro. He was just hard
yeah,
nosed, discipline, and that's what some people need, bro. especially at Florida State at that time for sure.
All right, so we transitioned from Bobby Bowden retiring to now Jimbo taking over and being the official head coach going into your sophomore year. Talk about that transition going from Bobby to Jimbo. What were some of the major changes that Jimbo kind of implemented year one?
Extra hours. Extra hours, bro. It was Jimbo wanted to. Jimbo. One thing about Jimbo, Jimbo wanted to. He wanted to practice. He wanted to whatever he wanted to accomplish that day. He had to accomplish. It wasn't nothing stopping. You know what I'm saying? He might come to the practice. It was the practice was different because for one we worked. Maybe we had shorter. We maybe had shorter periods with Jimbo, but longer times, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how every period we got something to do. So the periods might be, Bobby periods might be longer with less time, but Jimbo periods was less periods and more time. You get what I'm saying? So that was kind of different for us, like as far as like trying to know how to practice and like energy, like because he brought in the nutritious guy, so he basically was a practice how we play type of guy, and which wasn't nothing wrong with that, but we just at the end of the day had to buy into what he was bringing. Like you know what I'm saying, we knew it wasn't no shortcut. Which you know what I'm saying, that's what Florida State was, bro. To be honest with you, like we wasn't at a championship level at this time. We was trying to find shortcuts, trying to find ways out of doing. And Jumbo came in and canceled all that. Like there wasn't a way we could shortcut nothing. Like we had either buy in or shit, they're gonna get left for real. And that's what we eventually end up doing. We bought into what his system, our players, his offense, you know, just the whole team for real. We had to buy in, and that's what happened. He came in and just practice change, eating change, weight room change, class, tutoring, like different stuff like that. All that changed. So it was just more, you know, like Bobby. As a team, we should have showed respect to Bobby, but Jimbo demanded respect. That's all. That was the only thing different. For real.
No, that makes sense.
You get what I'm
All right,
saying?
so year one, you guys go to a bowl game. Year one, you guys played in Chick-fil-A Bowl, right? Um,
Nah, the first year we played at the Gator Bowl.
the game. I'm sorry, Jimbo's first year. My bad. That was Jimbo first year, right? 2010.
Yeah, 2010
Yeah,
Jimbo.
yeah. Your sophomore year. So Jimbo's first year, you guys end up making the bowl game. You go to the Chick-fil-A Bowl. Um, let's talk about the Chick-fil-A Bowl, man. A lot of people want to hear, your mindset going to that game. Of course, you end up winning MVP. Other Chick-fil-A Bowl. You had the monster hit against Marcus Latimore, punt returns, kick returns, pass breakers, whatever it may be. And of course, that was your father's first game watching you play in the FSU uniform. So talk about that game that hit, just that whole mindset going into that moment within that South Carolina game.
Uh, they me going to okay. I don't know if you like throughout that whole season though. I had a lot of. It wasn't really ups and downs. I was progress like through the whole season. Once we got to Virginia Tech, I was really locked
You were
in on
speaking.
my, huh?
You were speaking. Yeah, you were
Yeah,
speaking.
you get what I'm saying. I'm feeling it
Mhm.
now. So then when I got here, I started, bro. To believe it or not, bro, I was one of them players that I wasn't like. I started to. I ain't know what film was. We ain't watch film in high school. You get what I'm saying? I started watching film when I got to my freshman year at Florida State, and like even Mickey was kind of old school. He ain't demanded film or you know what I'm saying. We watched film, but he ain't not how it
You
is
had to
now.
break it down, critiquing film like that.
Yeah, not now it's like it's crazy. But so I started to figure that out. And once I start, figuring out me and Stu sitting down, me and T Buck sitting down, I started figuring out going into the game, and I started to see like I'm actually seeing all this happen. You feel me? So that Chick-fil-A Bowl, for one, I was already mad that we lost the ACC championship. I ain't want to go to no damn. I want to go to the Orange Bowl,
You go
bro.
to the
I
Orange
want to
Bowl, yeah.
Miami. I want to get on
Hmm.
jet. Even though Florida, it so happened that it playing out like that because my daddy had just got out on parole and he was able to stay in the state and go to my game. So
That's right, because it was in Atlanta.
yeah, exactly. So
Hmm.
so it's, like I said, I was already mad ACC championship. So and my dad there, Yeah, it was crazy. It's in Atlanta. Like this, my home. This why I just, 2 years ago got my Player of the Year award. At you feel me? So I'm like, yeah. All I can think about is I played high school. I played my high school championship game here. I played. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, this is my field for real. So
Right.
I seen this play. I seen them working Marcus Latimore. Like if you can see it right here, I seen them working this play all week, like all year for real. Like I seen them trying to work him in the flat. So Coach Stoops called a great play at the right time. I think he knew it was coming too, and like that's why I said like me and him actually were watching film. Like I stayed up and ask him questions and stuff like that. So it kind of what he called, I already knew. You get what I'm saying? What he was expecting, what he thought they was gonna do. So I just planned it. I just showed him what Seminole football was about real quick. Cause they were talking about the SEC stuff. You know what I'm saying? They was talking about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know that. There was ACC don't play nobody. So I just had to take out their best player.
And then, but that boy, he was crawling for us, man, trying to figure out his mouthpiece where it was at and stuff like that, man. So when you
Yeah,
seen,
I'm actually cool with Marcus, man, but
oh, Marcus is a
I
hell of
don't
a
know.
player,
He's
boy.
known that though from high school, though, bro. I don't know what he was thinking.
That boy is a hell of a player.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. He was. But he knew that too from me though, from the game. That's what I'm saying, the All American game. He knew them boys knew him and Stephon in this game knew who I was. Like, yeah, so we planned it out very well. Though. It was a great call, bro. And I'm
Like, that's
glad.
crazy that that's crazy the preparation you put in because a lot of people don't realize a lot of those plays that you see on Saturdays and stuff come from damn preparation and watching film
Nobody
and
just go out there and just do that, bro. Nobody ain't doing that like
right.
that.
Facts, not
but
to that point.
but yeah, man, it was so like I said, that happened. And ever since then, like I said, like I wasn't scared of the attention or what was going on. That actually amped me up. You feel me? Back then. So once I did that, I already knew in my mind like I know Coach Stoops. After these last couple of weeks and what I put in and you know what I'm saying, like the film work and all that, I like man, I'm comfortable now. Like I'm confident. Like, I know he gonna let me rock out. You get what I'm saying? So that's what he did, bro. He made some great calls, bro. That game, man. Yeah. That hit. I'm so glad it happened
Talk
that
about
night, bro.
Coach Stoops as a DC, bro, because he's doing a great job in Kentucky as a head coach. But talk about and a lot of people kind of disrespect Stoops what he did at FSU, which is great because they saw that next year German Pruitt come in year one they win a national championship. But I think Stoops was really the architect and the reason those guys ball like that within 2013. So they'll talk about Stoops as a defensive coordinator.
I'm gonna just keep it 100% real with you, bro. Man, them folks that played that Stoops could have did the same thing for that national championship. Only thing was, bro, Stoops came in with a class that was that got coached a whole nother way and was coming down after their career, bro, getting out the door trying to get to the league, bro. That's all it was. Like, how many years Stoops? 3, 4?
Yep.
3? Yeah, so it's like he wasn't man. Stoops could have won that national championship too, though. And not none against Coach
Stoops was
Pruitt,
only
but
there 3 years, 10, 11, and 12.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he was you. If you know Florida State football back then, you know them was the rough ass years. Like them
Mm-hmm.
was like it was starting. It was starting to roll over then, and that's when Stoops. You know what I'm saying? Stoops changed that though. He just decided to leave just at the wrong time, or I don't know what happened, or the situation may be with
He
all
finally
that.
had
But
a job at Kentucky, man.
yeah.
You can't really knock
But
the
you see
Kentucky.
what he doing now, though, bro. Like I see Stoops now, bro. Stoops remember me, shake man, and all kind of stuff, bro. Yeah. He called a great game, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, like a great game against an offense that he knew he could beat, though, for sure. He called a great game too against in the ACC championship. We just couldn't stop Tyrod Taylor, bro.
Yeah, Tyrod went crazy. VTech was
He,
loaded that year. Earlier that year, I'm gonna talk about because it was a 2-game series starting in 2010. We went out to Norman, Oklahoma, and we got our ass dusted against Oklahoma up and down the field. They beat
yeah,
the
they
brakes
woke
off of us, right?
out, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And it was different too because from a tempo standpoint, I don't think we just prepared all around. The tempo was different. I feel like we was out of shape, winded, and it just wasn't ready for what that Oklahoma team because
That was our
Oklahoma
first.
was
That was
at
our
peak.
really. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I would say Oklahoma was pretty much what we wanted to be at that point in time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
So
I
talk
went.
about that game and getting whooped and kind of realize, okay, we weren't there. And then you guys come back in 2011, a totally new mindset. And that game in Doak, it was a bloodbath both ways. But and a lot of people say that was the most physical game they've been a part. That Oklahoma game, it was a lot of hitting going on. But just talk about getting whooped that year and coming back that next year, like, okay, nah, we out for blood for this year, for this one.
To be honest with you, bro, I don't care if you was a senior, experienced coach. I don't think nobody was ready or knew what we were going to get ourselves into in that type of environment, bro. I even brought like maybe 2 or 3 of my family members came out there, man. They still talk about it to this day. Like, but that was the most craziest experience we ever been through, bro. Like, I never in my life got embarrassed like that. Never in my life, bro. So it was the cannon thing. I'm like, you feel me? They shooting off. It was crazy though, but I think there was a well polished team more than us, a little bit more than us as far as athlete wise.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't know. I think just being who they had at quarterback, he was like top. He was
And it
first.
wasn't Sam Bradford. It was the dude right after Sam Bradford. God damn, what was that quarterback name? I could pull it right now. He was pretty damn good though.
Yeah, but he was so he was feeling himself at the time too though. But I mean, I don't know, bro. I think what really got us is actually going over there and play and
Landry
probably like
Jones.
Landon Jones. Yeah. I think us going over there playing them with really it wasn't necessarily the team or the
I
coaching.
think we needed that though as a program.
Yeah. We ain't never experienced nothing like that before. I promise you that. I promise that was a different environment right
But
there, bro.
nah, just like you said, it was a transition within those early Jimbo years to get to that point. And Oklahoma was pretty much at that point. They played Florida in '08 for the national championship, ended up losing that game. '09, they was competing. 2010, they were a top 10 type of team, right? So as far as a measuring stick to what we were going, I think you guys needed that to see, like, all right, this the type of shit we got to put in, this type of work we got to,
Right.
do in order to get to that level.
To be honest, I just didn't think as a secondary, I didn't think we was ready for that. To be honest with you, not for what we had coming from Mickey into what we were trying to learn with Stoops. I don't think we was ready for that. Just to be honest with you.
Nah, them boys had some
Oh,
receivers.
man, them boy had some receivers, and all of them was 6 foot plus two something, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie to you. But coming
So
back, so coming back, I think the only reason why I mean, this my opinion, looking at it from being on the team. The only reason why we lost that game in 2011, bro, because we prepared way too well. I know that sounds crazy, but like at this time right now, we were feeling ourselves, bro. We didn't think we finna go in a minute. Well, at this point we ain't think we was gonna lose for real. Like we after the spring and after the camp we had put in, like we felt like we was a great team to compete with anybody. You know what I'm saying? And then, but what we didn't know was you got to be humble, bro. We wasn't humble. That week, bro, we went out there and grabbed new cleats, grabbed new mouthpieces, tried to just, you know what I'm saying, do a little too much, bro. And I think that's what really kind of killed. That's just me talking. You get what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing to do with the game. That's just me talking. Like you know what I'm saying? We I don't know. That's just me. That's how I feel. We should have just came in there, just kept the same cleats on, kept everything just normal. And we would have came out and beat them boys, man. But like I said, we was ESPN with the game day was there, bro. We ain't never. When the last time they said the last time game day came to Doak was I don't know
nah,
2000.
we had some rough years before that.
That's what I'm saying. So it was like everybody like, bro, we gotta get prepared. But which we played good. Then EJ ended up getting hurt, and of course I got hurt. So it was a great game though. Yeah, we was definitely out of here. That's probably one of the loudest games that came through Doak Campbell though, for sure. If you was at that game, bro,
Oh, the
that thing
state people. A
loud.
lot of people to this day say that was the loudest that they've been to. So I wanted to ask you. You talk about that Miami game, this Oklahoma game. What was the loudest you heard though? What atmosphere? What game stood out to you as far as the loudest you heard? As
The
far as
loudest
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma by far because how it was going, how the game was going, bro. When Rashad caught that ball and split them
man, in the
folks,
end zone, it was crazy.
man, that dog went crazy.
It went crazy.
Oh, we in it. We in it. We in it.
Yeah, that boy was clutch, wasn't it? Boy, he always made that clutch catch.
Man, Rashad was great at that, bro. Rashad was great at that. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but man, after that, bro, the stands went crazy, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, so that was probably the loudest.
Now, a lot of people say that was the loudest game going into Doak. We're going to move forward a little bit, bro. So we end up wrapping up the senior going to that Florida game. This is a big. This one was a big one for us too. Beating Florida, and I think it was at the Swamp, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Freshman year, we lost
your junior year.
Oh, my junior year, yeah, we went to the Swamp.
Went to the Swamp, beating Florida, and you ended up balling that game. Ended up being the MVP of that game. Talk about on that game and beating Florida. You know, the team that you was committed to at one point in time. And that was pretty much getting the monkey off the back end because we, getting off the hump and beating Florida.
We we beat Florida the year before that too, though.
In 2010, that's right.
Yeah, we beat them, but it was even more special, beating them in Gainesville. So, cause that was my first. I mean, well, yeah. Damn, we went to Gainesville my freshman year. That was a crazy experience, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Them folks had Tim Tebow out there like
they did that thing, but he
oh my god,
we ain't even gonna talk about that.
That was my first game, bro. Actually, like seeing I feel like an icon. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like you remember they were beating us bad, and they put in their backup quarterback. So with like a couple seconds or something like that on the clock, they put Tebow back in and kneel the ball. Man, everybody in the stand and everybody in Gainesville was standing up, bro, with their camera. I'm like, bro, what the world? I promise they ain't beating us no more. That what I was like. I was like, man, these boys ain't beating us no more. They doing it like this. So, but yeah, that game right there, like I said, I was kind of feeling myself, bro, and I was just prepared for it. I knew it was my last game and my junior year, so I just wanted to I want to of course beat Florida and walk around with the gator head, man. But that was a great night though. Actually, being involved, cause like I said, when I went to Gainesville my freshman year, I was playing, but not like that. And actually going back my junior year, actually playing and being involved and recognizing like the fans and how much it means to these folks in orange and blue, and it's always great to beat them though, bro. It's especially in Gainesville, cause they hate losing in Gainesville, no matter what they do.
They hate losing there, I know.
Yeah.
Nah, but we're gonna wrap it up. Get pretty soon. Get you up out of there, man. I know we gotta.
You straight.
All right, let's of course, go ahead, bro.
I said go ahead, keep talking. I'm with it.
Oh yeah. So let's I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward to the all season, bro. Tell me what happened within the all season and what was the ultimate decisision that made Jimbo decide to dismiss you and go and move go in another direction.
Yeah, this is exactly what happened. Trying to be low. I got my cousins right here, so while I'm telling you, they gonna hear it because they know what happened to them. So what happened was just me being loyal for one. You know what I'm saying? I was bringing people get in trouble in Valdosta, and they ain't want to be in Georgia. I was bringing them down here. You know what I'm saying? Bringing them here, you know what I'm saying? Just like trying to be a friend, but really, you know how I go. I should have been away, been whatever. But so that happened. I had got in a scooter at a little incident where my friend had my scooter. He hauled off the scooter, ran from the police, and I didn't give up his name, so they took me to jail. That was a strike. What else happened? I'm trying to think what else happened, bro. Yeah, the scooter thing. I think that the main thing was the scooter thing, and then I ended up getting pulled over in Valdosta in my dad's car, and they found like a blunt like this, a roach blunt like this big that was way in the ashtray somewhere. I don't know, bro. And Jimbo came back and said, he just told me straight up. Like he waited. We went up there talking for a minute. And, he was like, I'm gonna just wait, see what the results come back, see what just talk to a couple people and whatever like that. But Yeah, he called me back in like a week later and told me that was the final decision. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, I'm begging at this point. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, please, coach. Like, I ain't even like this going into my senior year. Mind you, now, no matter like through my whole, we just sat here and talked about my whole career. I still ain't played the best football ever yet. You know what I'm saying? Of
Mm-hmm.
my career, I haven't yet. My senior year, I was loading, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, we would have won. I promise to God.
And that's
See,
another thing too. You about
I
to say it. So
promise.
you about to say it. You about to say what
I
everybody else being saying.
promise to God, bro. We was locked in to win a national championship 2012, bro.
And that's something I want
I,
to talk about too.
I
Like a lot
promise
of
you, bro.
people
Like,
realize like you were the missing piece on that 2012
but
team.
yeah, but see, the thing was, like, I grew up so much. Like, I was thinking, like, hey, go get that charger out of the phone. I was thinking, like, okay, so this what happened. I mean, I was doing what I had. I was doing that. I was doing it. So I ain't gonna sit up here and lie and tell y'all what I was doing it. And the thing was, I'm like, okay, this is my senior year, bro. Like, I'm finna win the national championship. So instead of me like, I'm finna just, I'm cold turkey. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, nah, the Chargers this. Eh? I'm thinking like, all right, I'm gonna just slow down, like stop. I'm gonna eventually stop. That's just me being honest with you, bro. Like I'm visit like whoop whoop. Like I'm committing myself to my teammate, and this God honest truth. Like I'm committing myself to my teammate. I'm gonna stop, and that's why, bro. That half of jail, whatever. That's I had that 3 nights ago, sitting in my car, bro, and forgot about and actually having a one-on-one with myself, like not really a meltdown, just having a realistic, you know what I'm saying, conversation within myself. And yeah, and that happened, bro. It's crazy that it happened like that because that was my next thing, bro. Like at camps, bro, at these 7-on-7. So basically, how you knew the little things that how you knew that we was gonna have a good team was, bro. Back in the day when we had these, when we had like the summer workouts was voluntary, but you go and the offense coordinator or the GA give you a offensive playbook. You know, you got defense
Mm-hmm.
playbook,
And
and
you're
it's
going through
voluntary.
7-on-7 and skeleton stuff.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
The walk on, but it was so deep out there, cause like I'm not gonna lie, cause we were so deep out there. It wasn't even EJ ain't even have to hit the group message or text nobody, bro. We was there, like, cause we were working. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. And when I made that decision right there, when that happened right there, bro, it broke my heart, dog. Like, cause I wasn't worried about nothing. I was just worried about my teammate, cause I knew what was going on. Like I knew where we was going. You get what I'm saying? From my freshman year. So and that what really happened, bro. I got pulled over, and that's what happened. It wasn't even that serious like that. Like I was just, you know what I'm saying? It was
It'd be the littlest stuff every time, right?
wrong place at the wrong time type of thing, bro. And yeah, and that's what happened. But I promise you though, see, like we would have won the national championship. I promise you that,
And
easy.
so too, I really think back, like the games we lost, feel like what you brought to the table, could have put us over the hump. And then, like you said, you win the national championship in 12. Of course, 13 is there, and then 14 they go undefeated regular season. That's a long damn win streak. That probably would
Mm-hmm.
have been the longest win streak in the nation. I think
Mm-hmm.
there was a few games off from breaking that Miami record in 2014. So you tie in, what could have been in 2012 with your presence to that, it could have been everything like you built on or what you
Exactly.
conversation you had with
I didn't care.
Jacoby McDaniel and stuff.
You get what I'm saying? I didn't care what happened after that. Jig, I wanted that ring, bro. Like you feel me? And I hate that I ain't we, as the people I came in with, into like the fans and stuff like that. I owe them that though. That's why I'm like so in tune to Florida State and everything right now. Like I owe them that ring. I'm gonna get it to. I'm still get it to him one way or another. If my little boy have to go there, my little cousin have to go there. I'm gonna get him a ring again.
Hey, G, I respect that. So listen to this. So in 3 years, just listen to this. So in 3 years, right? You broke the FSU record for kick returns in the season. You're second all time to Deion Sanders in punt return yards. You're number one all time. I'm sorry, excuse me. And then you're also fifth all time in ACC in career punt return yards. And get this, you're only 200 yards short of being number one. So your
Oh,
senior, you would have broke that. You would have been the ACC all time punt returner. So this is 3 years, right? So I'm just letting you know, like in your 3-year career, bro, is you had a legendary career, bro. Just to say the least.
I appreciate that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I said I ain't even like to be like to hear all them stats like that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Right. Deion Sanders played 4 years, bro. When we talk about people, I think Eddie Royal is #1 all time in punt return yards in the ACC, and you was like 187 yards from that. You half the season, you
Yeah,
would have broke that.
facts.
Let's move on. So then it's crazy because then you ended up transferred your hometown team, Valdosta State. Then, if I'm not mistaken, a 10-year ACL that year as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was it like for you mentally to bounce back from that? Because you get dismissed from FSU, you tear your ACL, you still bounce back from all of that mentally, and you have a stint with the St. Louis Rams at that point in time. You have an arena career, balling in the arena league, CFL. How did you bounce back from getting dismissed from FSU and tearing your ACL all within that time frame?
To be honest with you, I just knew. I knew I had people watching me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was the first really, you know what I'm saying, the first really top, 5-star Division 1 athlete to come out of my high school. So I know I had a lot of people watching me and looking at me as far as like athletes and high school kids and you know what I'm saying, just me being me. Like I had a lot of people watching me, so I just you know what I'm saying, I couldn't that ain't in me though, bro. I love football too much to like you know what I'm saying, to let it drag me down or lose myself mentally. So I never really lost faith. So what I did was I got close. I was in Valdosta, so I got closer to some family members. You know what I'm saying? I got close to people that was in church. I got close to people that that I knew that had my back. You feel me? So I went into that and I started chilling more and more with them. And I was eventually, back to running. And then during the whole running process, training process, I tear my ACL again.
Mm.
Crazy. And then that's when I get, the invite to the combine, the NFL combine, and that's when they told me it was tore.
Damn. Now, because I remember that's when I met you, rather. Because shout out to Jimmo, man. I really appreciate Jimmo for this shit, and he always showed me love. Because I came that 2012 pro day. Recruitment, he let me participate in that pro day, and you was just pretty much just fielding punts. You didn't do too much as far as working out and stuff like that. You were just fielding
Right.
punts that
Right. You
day for me.
remember that? Yeah. That's crazy that you remember that.
Yeah, you was out
Well,
there
you
just fielding
good. Well, you good at what you do, boy.
Crazy, right?
I was. That's
Bring back
all I was
experience.
doing, catching punts, bro.
Yeah, that's all he was doing, catching punts that day. While we're here, man, sure you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. G5, looking back at your career, is there anything you wish you could do differently?
Mm, what I could have did different. Yeah, but a lot of people probably won't understand it though. I wish I would have been like a little bit more so like I said at this point coming into I wish I would have been leaning on my coaches a little more as a father figure. If that makes sense though. Like I should
Yeah.
have been as soon as I got to college, I should have been in the film. Like I should have been, you know what I'm saying? I should have been already programmed how to master my position. And I didn't do that till later on in my career. So that's what I wish I would have could go back and do because if I would have did that, I would have been on the national championship team in 2012. We would have won. You feel me? And I would just would have been a better teammate too. You get what I'm saying? So it's stuff within me that I feel like I could have changed. Not necessarily that for everybody else, but if I go back, because like I said, my son he 11 now, and like I go back and watch all my films just to see how I was acting, what I was doing, and I was just a little bit too antsy. You get what I'm saying? Like I was just a little bit too much. I should have been more relaxed and understanding the position of what I was playing. If that makes sense.
It's crazy how you grow into the game and watch film and this, that,
Yeah.
and another, man.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, like I said, bro, we played football with pine cones or whatever, bro. So it was always my mentality was always see ball, get ball. But once you get to that level, it's about handling your position. You get what I'm saying? That's you gotta do it. This, you know what I'm saying? If you want this Jalen Ramsey, if coach
Mhm.
tells Jalen Ramsey, I don't want this man to catch the ball. that's what he gonna do. He ain't worried about nothing else. You get what I'm saying? But me, I was a little different. I'm trying to worry about this. I'm trying to get to this ball. I'm trying to make every play. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would wish I would have changed about my career, because I would have won. We probably could have won a couple more rings for real, just by me. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that and taking the knowledge to the younger kids too and building them up. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. But you currently got to coaching, man. Talk to us. Tell us where you coaching at now, and your plans in regards to transitioning to this to taking that step in college. So talk about where you at right now.
It's a D2 school, man, in Virginia, University of Virginia, Lynchburg. It's an opportunity. I wasn't really, you know, with me. I mean, of course, all the big schools and stuff like that would have been great. But I think with me, I just want to learn more about coaching, because I never really been into coaching, like watched it or seen it from that side of things. Besides when I went to Canada, and I ended up eventually getting hurt, and kind of just watching it, you know what I'm saying, talking and picking and becoming a leader. That's when I started to know everything. So I'm just really trying to put my foot in the door to show people, you know what I'm saying, that I want to learn before I even take or do anything, because I want to be the best at whatever I do, because I know with this opportunity I can change a lot of kids' lives, bro, because I know what I'm talking about now. I don't play D1. I don't play at a powerful high school. I played D1 football at Florida State. That's powerful school. I went to the NFL, played AFL, played CFL, so I know everything about the game. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to see how I can translate that, rather than going somewhere to where I know I ain't got a lot of time with this coach, or with this, you know what I'm saying, with this person, to where I can go somewhere and learn this and learn that, and bring it on to what I got to learn throughout my career. So that's where I want to go at, bro. I just stopped playing like 2 years ago with Montreal, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and I think coaching best thing for me.
No, it's dope to get into that coaching game, but like I say, you're still young, and that's a great career, moving forward. All right, last thing before we get you out, man, give me your thoughts on Mike Novell and how he has in this. I guess give me thoughts on Coach Mike Norvell and his tenure at FSU, and where you see FSU going under Mike Norvell.
Hey, bro, you want to be honest with you, bro?
Be honest
Uh,
with me.
I was scared at first. I ain't gonna lie, like being, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I met Coach Norvell, like shook his hand and stuff, like, but I ain't never really talked to him. You know what I'm saying? But if you know Mike Novell, like I'm pretty, you don't talk to him, met him. He a super nice guy. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like he a nice guy, I respect it. So what scared me was, I'm like, bro, I hope this man know, like, we don't care nothing about Dabble. We don't care nothing about you know what I'm saying? Like, don't forget that mentality. But I love
Mm-hmm.
how he translate. I love what he doing, bro. I can't even go against it. Like, you feel me? I love that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how that's the as a coach, bro. And that's what I look at. Like, if a team is behind you, bro, and love you, bro, nobody can go against you. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I like about the man. I like how he's inspiring young kids. He's winning and he love what he doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing to me as a coach. Like, just seeing it from the outside in, but how he's impacting these kids' lives, not just on the field but off the field. But that's big. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna bring us a lot of recruits too. For real, for real. Like, I love what he doing. Like, as far as just just when you went, I feel like when you come to Florida State nowadays, bro, you come as a kid, you leave as a man. You get what I'm saying? And that's the important thing. Like, you feel me? The kids love that. So,
Nah,
but I
and
like what he's doing though, as far as coaching. The players he bringing in through the transfer portal, the players he recruiting, and what I like most importantly, bro, I love his coaching staff, bro. Like, his coaching staff, where he know the game. I can tell by watching from the outside, bro, and the people that he's putting in and bringing around this program, bro. I can tell he know what it takes, and I know I can tell he understand the game for real. Like, Patrick Surtain, daddy, bro, that was a big pickup. Like, what's the guy name that coached for Miami my freshman year?
Randy Shannon.
Ran the you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But I'm a defensive player, so I'm looking at defense. And when I said only reason why I'm talking about defense is because Norvell got the offense shit on lock, bro. Like, ain't nobody stopping Odell offense, bro. That's how
Facts.
you feel me, Norvell offense. That's how I feel. So with him, just what he's doing with Ernest Sims and bringing people around that's familiar with the program, bro, is big, bro. That speaks a lot with the type of person he is, bro. And, you know what I'm saying? The love you get, bro, because that's what we need, bro. I'm glad he's in Tallahassee. I wouldn't know who else to get, bro. Like we got the best guy for the job, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Like that's just what it is. I respect him to a whole nother level, especially after how they did us, bro. Like man, how he responded to that, I would have been man. I would have been so mad. I don't know, but how he handled that, it was crazy as well, bro.
Nah, man, you're right, man. It's how he handled it because that's a tough damn situation because you preach all the time to the kids, when you win and you give your chance, you're gonna give your chance at the end of the day to compete for the national championship, this, that, and other. And we did everything we're supposed to do, and we still didn't get that chance. So as a coach, man, that's one of the toughest positions that you could be in because you gotta bring these boys back in and kind of get them under control and get the mindset back right. We still gotta you know you can't. I guess you can control what you can control, and sometimes the shit be out of control. But how you respond to that shit is what matters the most in pushing forward. So hats off to him and the staff, man. 100%, man. I agree 200% with you as far as he was
Man,
in the fight, man, for the job.
yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing I just read something on Instagram, bro. He said he like. I mean, I just read the transfer from Alabama. He said he like this locker room even more. Like you
Yeah,
know
that
what I'm
was that was
saying? So,
that was eye opening to Malik Benson, the receiver. He said
yeah,
pretty
you
much
get
the
what I'm
locker
saying.
room, bro.
And
That's the
that's what I'm
difference
saying.
between
That's
Alabama
what
and Florida
Norvell
State.
built, though, bro. And that's the thing that's what people don't understand either, too. Though that's what Florida State is, bro. Like you feel me? We come together, bro. We play together. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, and that's what he emphasizing. Like a lot of these kids, I know it's tough, like to be recruiting with all these deals and all this and that. But bro, you come to Florida State, bro. You know what I'm saying? You a tribe, bro. This is who you know what I'm saying? I still talk to people I came in with. You know what I'm saying? So that would
Yeah, it's
matter,
a family,
man.
bro. And it's crazy. You're not the only person that say that, man. A lot of former players, whether they play for Norvell, Jumbo, Bobby, it's all the same. It's a Florida State family.
Right.
Nah, Greg, it's been a pleasure, bro. It's been a great time today, bro. Appreciate you for joining. Again, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel. We got Greg Reid on, the FSU legend. This is another episode of Dope
Hey,
Talk. Appreciate you.
yeah.
Now go
We
ahead. What
off.
you got?
I want.
Nah,
I
we ain't
want
off
to.
yet.
I want to introduce my people. Aiden,
Yeah, go
I,
ahead. Yeah, definitely.
I can do that. They're gonna be stars one day. So when you look at back
Oh yeah,
at
they're
this,
gonna be future no's, so bring them on.
yeah, come on, Aiden. Yeah. Just tell them where y'all name and where y'all from or what school y'all go to or position. Yeah. Come on. All right, here go my little cousin right here.
My name's Zarian Giles. I'm in 5th grade, and I'm a defensive tackle and a running back.
He tackle land running back. All right, shoot.
That boy gonna be Aaron Donald. You should see him out there, boy. He played for the Titans.
Yeah, he probably made a couple sacks on my boys.
My name is Reid. I play for North Gwinnett. I'm 11 years old, and I go to North Gwinnett Middle School.
What position you play?
Running back and wide receiver.
That shit sound familiar right there, don't it?
Um,
Love to see it, man.
Zaire,
Future knows.
it's Zaire Howell. I'm in 7th grade, played for Vadasta Middle School, and I play wide receiver and cornerback, future 5-star Georgia commit.
Georgia, man,
Oh man,
we
hey,
gotta
they
finish
just
over. We
talking
gotta
early.
finish
They
over.
just talking early. See, don't.
Yeah, I get
But
it. Georgia hot right now. That's the high school, man. I get it.
yeah. But
Hey,
that's
that's
it,
dope,
man. I
bro.
appreciate
Hey,
y'all for
man, make
having
sure
me.
you stay on top of them boys, man, and make sure
Oh,
they,
for sure.
you hold them to their word as far as doing what they supposed to do down the line, bro, for
That's why
sure.
they with me. It's spring break. You know that. That's why they with me.
Right,
So
fast. It's not a better person that you'd have been there and done that, bro. So they
yeah,
could
fact.
definitely, listen to what you got to offer.
Fact.
It's definitely
They
a pleasure.
coming to Florida State.
Appreciate you. That's another episode of Dope Talk. Greg Reid, ladies and gentlemen.
Appreciate it, see man. For real.
Yes, sir.